What's going on YouTube? Vinny coming at you from Anything Android. Today we're going to do a review of the Destroyer ROM. That's basically an improved version of the Cyanogen Mod 7 for the EVO. Now the ROM comes packed with lots of features and everything works on this ROM. Not one thing that you can say that does not work, which is something to really say about ROMs. A lot of ROMs in the EVO don't have 4G, don't have GPS, or something wrong, not everything works. This ROM is perfect. 4G works, GPS, everything runs great. So, that being said, let's get into the review. Alright guys, let's get into the review of this. Alright, first and foremost, jump into Cyanogen settings, phone settings, just so show you what I'm running here and do a little explanation on some things. As you can see, I'm running Android 2.3.3. Running kernel that's stock on Cyanogen Mod 7. And you can see the mod version 7.0.0-RC-supersonic, which is dash supersonic, which is the EVO. Anyways, getting into Cyanogen Mod settings here. Basically, everyone says not to mess with these. I say don't mess with anything you do not understand. Okay, just don't. Obviously, if you don't really understand the system or performance, don't mess with it. Honestly, even if you don't understand it, I wouldn't mess with the performance of your system, because you could just mess it up and break your phone. I don't think it's worth it. But anyways, other than that, everything else, you can pretty much tinker around with. Display, you basically just have the screen on and off animation selections, which is the kind of a TV-like effect. See there, TV on, TV off, TV on, I should say. Anyways, I have those both on because I kind of enjoy animations. Your input is all about your haptic feedback and setting what your long home press is, which when you press home, your recent things come up, recent apps come up. Interface is basically your LED notifications. You can set that to a different light color, which on the EVO all you have is orange and green, so you can set it to orange, you can set it to green, whichever you like. Also, you have your status bar tweaks, which is you can show the clock, or you can get rid of the clock, or you can show the clock. You can show battery percentage, and you cannot show battery percentage, which to me is kind of irrelevant because some of the themes on here, which I'll get into later, have the battery percentage there anyways if you have it unchecked, so most of the time you're going to get it. Now, render effects, now we're going to touch a lot on this. Basically, it might save you battery, it might not. It's trial and error just to see if it works. You can try it. I don't, because I don't see the use for it. It's kind of annoying, but you can basically change the hue of your screen to a different color. But you can see it's basically all pink, but you can also tell that the hue of the blue is still in there on the top there. You can also change it to fuchsia, amber, which is kind of a yellow, blue, terminal, which is a green, night mode red, which is a very, very dark, different looking red. I'm not going to use it. I don't use those. Get into lock screen, basically change your style as a lock screen. You got rotary revamp, and lens. Rotary revamp real quick. Lock this, unlock it. You see, it's got this little carousel. And lens is kind of like HTC Sense, where you have this thing you pull down, which is kind of bulky. I really don't like that one, to be honest with you. But I do love the animation of the screen pulling to the side and kind of drifting out. So we have sound, where we can have our quiet hours, basically hours of the day which you think you're going to sleep. Silent state, where, you know, if you're in a meeting, or if you're at school, or, you know, if you're in an interview of some sort, tap that, all sounds go off. You can also set how loud your decibels are for your notification, ringtone, and alarms. And if your music's playing, you can always set how loud your notifications go off, your ringtones go off, and your alarms go off. If someone calls you or texts you and whatnot. Yeah, okay, let's just give an example here. If you click on performance, it says dragons ahead, which is obviously a joke, but they're being serious here. Do not change anything in here if you don't know what you're doing. It'll change it for the worse, most likely. Yeah, don't mess with it. Okay, now the best part about this ROM is the theme changer. As you can see, you have the stock system right there. You also have this urban, which is really colorful and really kind of cartoonish, I guess I'd call it. Along with yellow, which is basically just a yellow gingerbread. You have red, which I kind of like. I'm kind of a fan of color red lately. Go there, and we'll go to preferences on Launcher Pro. I'll go restart Launcher Pro, and I'll show you what that does. See, now all my icons have a red theme to them, which is kind of cool. So is the top here, where the Wi-Fi status and network status are. Launcher Pro, you still have these widgets. Launcher Pro obviously comes free with the ROM, as well as AEW EX. Now a couple of apps that are going to come with this ROM that you might not be used to or aren't really standard. To name some off are DevTools, Download, DSP Manager, you have Launcher Pro, icons, you have ROM Manager and Root Explorer. You also have Theme Chooser, which I explained earlier, Titanium Backup, and Wi-Fi File Explorer. And that pretty much does it. There are also spare parts if you like that application. Now for Launcher Pro icons, so jump into this here. Basically, if you're using Launcher Pro, it'll help you customize your dock. If you click on here on My Apps down in the corner, you will come to all these icons that are relevant to all the apps that you have in your app drawer. Very useful. It makes your dock look less messy with a bunch of different colored icons. Unless that's what you're into, then go for it. But there's kind of what they look like, and then I'll show you a little example. See down here, change, switch. Okay, now also something cool is we can go into preferences, we can go into appearance settings, and we can change our dock background. Go custom, and in Launcher Pro icons you can download different docks as well as the application icons I just showed you earlier. So we can change it to this red one. We got the red thing going. We'll rock the red. And we'll go Restart Launcher Pro. And there we go. Cool looking red dot down there. Alright. Now, for those of you wondering whether or not the camera works, because a lot of ROMs don't provide a very reliable camera, we'll go into here and just prove this works. As you can see, front facing camera works. Now we'll go ahead and switch this up. And take a picture of the styrofoam cup. There we go. Nice little picture. Alright. Let's see proof that works. Alright, now GPS does not work on a lot of ROMs. This is very known. This ROM definitely supports GPS, as it works very quickly and very reliably. I use it all the time. Just picked up my address in a matter of seconds, grabbed some coffee, boom, there we go, coffee shops, nearest locations. Very reliable, very quick, never crashes. Now, another thing is the 4G. 4G on this phone works. I've never had a problem with it. I can't do a test because I'm not in the 4G area as of right now. I live in a suburb outside of a city that does support 4G. I work in that city, and it does provide excellent 4G service, even with the ROM attached. A lot of people have complained no 4G on certain ROMs, and that's why they don't use them, but this ROM supports 4G and it works 100%. It's not even glitchy at all. Very reliable. Now, I'll do a quick Quadrant Score just for you out there that want to know. It just to let you know, it's never really that consistent. And in this, it runs from basically a 940 from a 1380. If that makes any sense, I don't know, but I've run this maybe 5 times and I've gotten ranges from those scores, so we'll see what we get here. My guess is it won't be that great because it's been on and running through a couple applications and for the past 12 minutes, so I don't see it getting a great score. Alright, accept this. Yeah, okay, 978, that's kind of terrible, but I wouldn't say that justifies this ROM at all. It speeds through everything, it's very quick. I mean, that's pretty quick right there. I have the animation set on, so it's kind of slower, but as you can see, it's very fluid and it jumps right in, right out. But anyways, if you guys are looking for a ROM that's very reliable, you can sit on for three weeks, or even longer for that fact, this is definitely a ROM for you. I've been using it for three weeks, probably almost a month now actually, and it's been very reliable. I've never had any problems with it, never really had anything to complain about. If you want to get this ROM downloaded on your device, I'll have the link in the description bar below. I'll also have a link to my Twitter account, so you guys can follow me on Twitter on the next couple of videos I do. Don't forget to message me on any requests you guys have for any app reviews or ROM reviews, or anything related to Android. Android. Be sure to get on that as soon as possible. Anyways, you guys, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, and that'll do it for this review. And I'll see you in the next video.